Hey, Tina Ree here, reporting for duty on a trigger. Thank you for shuffling states of emergency into adoption spirit with me and steering clear of danger. Heartily, we are grateful. Yay, you made it this far. In this session, we are talking about tarot. And in The Golden Dawn by Robert Wang and Dr. Israel Regardi, I think they're both doctors. I think it's Robert Wang says in the introduction booklet of the Golden Dawn Tarot, the purpose of tarot is to teach. So I love that. If you're not into tarot, maybe this is demystifying it a little bit for you. And if you are, maybe this is expanding upon it for you, or maybe that's something you already know, that the purpose of tarot is to teach. It's not to work some evil on you. No, it's to teach and to help you get to where you want to go. So in this session, we're talking about tarot and how to make your own tarot. And that's one of the 4 suits that we are talking about in this course, about how to reclaim your game. And the basic of tarot is I am. It's an I am statement. So you might make I am statements with all the different affirmations that you already love to use for yourself to help you raise your spirits from one place to another when you are in need. Another thing you can do with your tarot to help you get started is maybe you come up with an I am statement for each chakra, or for each multiple intelligence, or for the stage of life that you're in, or for the kind of person you are. Now I'm going off into a drift. So one of your cards might say, I am a child at heart. That was me going off on the drift, getting affirmation in my ear for that. I am a child at heart. So I am statements, they're affirmations, and the I am statements I mentioned a little bit in the Testament session, that you may do I am statements for things you want to be in the future. And you may take some of these I am statements and shift them a little bit to fit your needs. And if you're not feeling in such a positive place, then it is okay to start the I am statements with the negative. Just please be sure to do it in pencil, because you don't want to write that part in stone. You just want to admit where you are. You want to own where you are, and that's okay. And sometimes, that's all we can do, is to admit that part and just trust. I want you to really trust. And if you can't trust, I'll trust for you. I'll believe for you that the positive flip side is going to come to you, and that you will be able to see that positive, and it shall play out in your life. Just trust. And when you can't trust, hydrate. Pull out that hydration card. Oh, the rest card. Take a rest. That's another beautiful wild card to put in or safety card. Could be both. So, some of the negative may be the negative talk that you've heard from different people, peers, professionals, parents. Maybe you can't get that out of your head, and so that's what you're telling yourself. But you want to get it out of your head. So one way to get it out of your head, write it down, and then know that the positive flip side is going to come, and then you can draw that all nice and pretty on the flip side of that card. And it may come as soon as you write down that negative. It may come the next day. It may come 3 days later. It may come a week or a month or a year or a decade later. But just trust, it will come. It shall come. And you can rest easier knowing that you're facing it. You're facing your fears head on. You're facing your demons head on. You're facing your shadows head on. And you're having positive trust and belief that the flip side, the positive flip side, shall reveal itself to you, and that you can play that. So tarot, the purpose of tarot is to teach. So you're teaching yourself who you want to be, and then also who you've been. And there's power in that. I'm trying to think of some of my tarot. Oh, I had a grip that I was looking through yesterday that were affirmations given to me by a counselor, just positive affirmations. And so you may find yourself setting a date to take your favorite preferred affirmations and put them each onto a note card, or you may just start to research affirmations for adoptees, affirmations for whatever it is you're working through, whatever loss and trauma you're working through, to help you come up with more I am statements. Yeah, so that one was pretty straightforward and simple. Not a lot to it, but so much, so powerful when you think about those I am statements. And another thing you might do is just research the power of affirmation, the power of I am statements, to understand more of that magic and why you would dedicate a whole suit of your deck of cards to I am statements, to the tarot. And just to honor your creative side, some of those I am statements may come out in the form of art. And so trust that, if some of your suits, tarot, testament, totem, wild cards, they come out in art forms, trust that. Lean into that. Stack those in there. There's many cards of mine that just are different swatches of colors or different representations of nature I've tried to get down onto paper. So trust that some of what you do, some of the 3x5 cards you do, or the extensions of this deck of cards that you do, are going to be all your own, and to really enjoy that, to enjoy your creativity, to enjoy your bliss, to follow your bliss, to make your dreams come true beyond wildest imagination. Sometimes it's really hard to think about when you're going through loss and trauma and just trying to play through, but it's there. It's there. And I'm so happy that you're here. I'm so happy that you made it this far. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for playing your cards and helping me breathe life into adoption spirit. Heartily, I am grateful. You did it. Congratulations. I love you all. Ciao bellas. Ciao bellos. Keep playing your cards, and I'm here if you need me.